Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we got a few things to go over, but the main topic is going to be Clash of Clans stealing, kind of, our trader. So, there's been a big update in Clash of Clans where there's this new character called the Trader, which I thought was pretty interesting because they imported that, kind of, from Boom Beach, right? Is this character that comes in and trades things, right? And you get special resources and different things from this trader type character. So we're going to dive into that in a minute and how it can affect Boom Beach. But first, want to give a big shout out to Nitro-005, my man. Guys, thank you so much for supporting his YouTube channel. Make sure if you haven't checked him out, check him out again. Link will be in the description. So what we got going on today, guys? What we got going on today? We got this trader thing we're going to talk about. We have another news from the front video, which was pretty cool. The New Year's edition. So it looks like what they do with this is they group Zedmont and Cosmic Duo in one video, and then they group Chicken and Turtle in the next video. So unfortunately, guys, it looks like we are going to have to share the spotlight with the Turtle again if they do, in fact, make another one. But, I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. So, what else do we got? What else do we got? So, today is Imitation Game Draft Challenge, guys. So, if you enjoyed the Spin the Wheel War Factory edition we did yesterday, one day before this one yesterday, if you enjoyed the War Factory, then you're in for a treat, guys, because this is all we do for Imitation Game. All we do is draft, spin the wheel. So, let's go ahead and dive right on into it, guys. So, we are going to be loading up our troop selection for stages 1 through stages 5. So, let's go ahead and let's just dive right on into this here. So, we're going to click on this, and then we're going to hit this button. Then we're going to hit this button, and boom. Alright, so what are we going to get, guys? What are we going to get? Stages 1 through 5, just a warm-up stage, so it's not too crucial. But it looks like we are getting ourselves into medics, tanks, medics, Scorcher, Heavy Zuka. This actually looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and I'm going to get it loaded up here on the other screen. Well, you guys can enjoy all the goodness that is the Imitation Game Draft Challenge screen. So, why are we talking about this trader? Why are we talking about the trader today, guys? Very good question. So, they basically imported this idea. Like, obviously it doesn't work the same, it doesn't look the same as the trader does in Boom Beach. But they kind of imported this same idea from Boom Beach, right? Like the fact there's this trader that comes in and brings in different rewards and all that good stuff. So it got the chicken thinking, if it's possible for Clash of Clans to steal from Boom Beach, why shouldn't it therefore be possible for Boom Beach to steal stuff from Clash of Clans? Because there's a lot of great stuff in Clash of Clans that we could take over here, and it would be like basically what everyone wants. So Clash of Clans has this thing called Clan Wars, right? Which is basically what everybody has wanted for Boom Beach as soon as it came out in Clash of Clans. I think Boom Beach was a game when that happened. It was probably fairly new still. But, so basically, Clan Wars, how they work is your clan goes up against another clan. You take down people's bases, and whoever takes down the most bases or does the most damage to every base wins the war, right? So, we've been trying to get a way for this to work in Boom Beach. We've been trying to get the developers to get on this and to make it for us, but it hasn't happened yet. So hopefully it's something like there's one thing they can look at from Clash of Clans, right? There's one thing. Everything else, they've also recently in Clash of Clans they've done this thing called clan games, which is pretty interesting. So basically, the way it works is you just get like it's also similar to quests in Clash Royale, which I'd love to see anything like that come to Boom Beach. I think it would just be huge. I think that would just be such a great way to just pump some life into the game, give you a reason for doing your daily kind of grind. Is like say take out 5 bases with a Heavy Zuka, get 1 crystal, like things like that, like little simple things. I think would really go a long way for this community. So there's that, yeah, so they have these things called clan games, and it's just like that. It's like quests in Clash Royale, and I think it would just work really well in Boom Beach. And if they're able to take ideas from Boom Beach, I don't see why it would be impossible to fathom that it works the other way around, where we're taking some stuff from Clash of Clans. So that's basically all that everybody wants, right? I feel like that would really go a long way with the community, like we said. So yeah, let me know what you think of that down below in the comments, guys. And yeah, we're just going to be diving on into Imitation Game, stages 1 through 5. This is a challenge hosted exclusively on either patreon.com/thechicken, or if you're a channel sponsor, there, down below in the description, there is a link that you can click to become a sponsor. It just takes you to the YouTube gaming website, and then there's a little like coin button right there you can click to become a channel sponsor. And either one of those is going to allow you access into a private Discord server where, if you beat Stage 7 on Imitation Game using the same troops that the chicken does, then you are entered for a chance to win a $25 Apple or Android or PayPal gift card or payout or whatever. So for $3 or for $1 on Patreon, you get the chance to win 25. Now, so far, we're slowly coming along with this. And we basically had one guy, his name is Redneck, you can see him down on the sponsor banner. He's won 3 times in a row, and that means for his pledge of $3.99, he's won 75 bucks. And if we get enough people to do it, then it kind of evens out for the chicken. And I like doing that because it's a good way for me to give back for the people that actually sponsor me and want to support me. I feel good about doing it, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I feel like just everybody wins. There's no downside to it at all. So, yeah, if you want to know more about that, sponsor, or it's all explained on Patreon. It's probably the easiest one to get it from. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling, guys. We're going to be diving back on into the software. We're going to be selecting one more troop composition. So we're going to go like this. We're going to select one more troop composition for Stage 6. Then we're going to dive into it one more time for Stage 7, and Stage 7 is going to be the final. So this is our last practice round, guys, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. So, we got Zuka's Rifleman, Gren. So we got, this doesn't look too bad. A lot of Grenadiers. I like this. So basically when it comes down to these draft challenges, the troops I typically like to stay away from are Grenadiers, Warriors, any sort of support troop. Medic, Cryoneers aren't really ever a great option. Not that they're bad troops, but they don't really work as random, just spread out, grounded units very well. And I think, in my opinion, Warriors are the absolute worst troops that you can get. Because unless you get all Warriors, they're pretty hard to control when you're just throwing them out as spam units. And the hero and the hero ability is always up to you guys. I do want to keep some strategy involved in it, so that we throw that out to you guys. All right, so let's get Bullet going up first. Let's get the heavies going next. Let's get the tanks, the riflemen, and yeah, basically everything like that. So usually the idea is just to throw the heaviest troops down first, or this is why I like to bring Bullet too, because you can just kind of throw them down if you don't get any tanks. He's just an easier way to make sure that your troops are staying alive, especially right off the beach when it gets a little bit dicey. But yeah, so I also like to bring Bullet because this comes down to how many troops that you actually lose, and Taunt is typically the best ability and that you can use to keep your troops alive. Like, Brick's gonna be great for taking the base down, sure. Everspark's gonna have her uses. Kavan's gonna be good with his healing as well, but I find that Taunt is really what makes this draft challenge shine, guys. So let's dive back into the screen one more time. We were able to take down Stage 6 with one attempt. We're going to make the troops up one more time. This is the official challenge, guys. What we get here, if you're able to beat the chicken score using these troops, then you are going to be entered in to win the $25. So this doesn't look too bad. Now, I don't know why it seems to be so heavy focused on Grens, but this is going to be interesting. So we got Riflemen first off, we got Heavies, and we got a lot of Grenadiers. So the problem with the Grens is they don't really pack much punch. When you only have like 2 or 3 bolts of them, they get pretty tricky to use. Sure, Gren Med is fine. Tanks and Grens are fine, but just relying on the Grenadiers purely as like your main damage unit doesn't usually go too well, guys. So we got everyone loaded up here. We got Rifleman, Heavy, Grenadier, Warrior, Grenadier, Heavy, Grenadier, Tank. Alright, so let's dive back on into the main screen, guys, and see how this Stage 7 is going to go. So I'm actually going to cheat and go ahead and do a scout first. A little bit nervous here, guys. Hopefully this goes well. Okay, we got a grappler, so I think that means we 100% have to take Bullet and Taunt with us. And yeah, so the rules for stage 7, you can't just smoke your units to the back, because depending on the base, sometimes that is kind of a broken way to do it. So how do we want to do this, chicken? Let's get rid of these shock launchers first. So we're going to go ahead there, and we're going to go ahead here. Now, I do have to keep in mind, I only have 1 boat of tanks, so it's not going to be super expensive to keep them all locked out, but I think next I'm actually going to work away on this grappler. I want to get that taken down sooner rather than later. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to send the warriors out first, then everyone else, and I want the warriors to just keep that grappler busy. That's all I want them to do. So once the grappler's finished picking away at these poor warriors that are just kind of self-sacrificing here, we're going to go ahead and shock it, and we're going to get a taunt going off. I missed the shock on the grappler, which is going to hurt because it's just going to pick off those heavies, which we kind of desperately need to stay alive here. So I'm going to throw another shock down right about this way. Where is Bullet? Bullet's up on the right side. I'm going to throw a medkit down here, keep some of those riflemen alive a little bit longer. Let's throw a shock back here. I do want to try to keep as many heavies alive as we can. Let's start the taunt party right about now. And basically all we want to do is just clear out these boom cannons in the back left side. Everything that's going to be targeting the Grens, because okay, we can keep Bullet right here and keep everything taunted. We might be able to keep a safe number of Grenadiers alive, guys, and I think that's going to be the best way to do this. Okay, so we got everyone kind of focused up. See, this is the problem with Grens. They take so friggin' long to shoot through all these defenses. Bullet can only do so much for us, guys. We'll get one more taunt going off here. We're finally getting these boom cannons down in the back. I'm actually going to throw an artillery right here because I don't trust the Grenadiers. I do not trust them at all. To be able to take out that one doom cannon, or that one boom cannon that we need them to. But it does look like, come on, Grens, come on, we'll throw a medkit down here. The rocket's doing some damage. Oh my god, man, we only got like a couple of them alive. No, I don't think we're gonna do it. Oh, you friggin' oafs. You friggin' oafs. This is why I don't like Grenadiers, guys. So, if you're able to beat stage 7 with those troops in one go, you are eligible. And it's going to be up to... What? Seriously? I don't even get to finish it? And it's going to be up to you guys. Whoever gets the best score, that is going to win this week's challenge, guys. So, the chicken has basically no chance here. I can't believe the game friggin' glitched out. It's done that to me before recently, too. Stupid friggin'... Thanks, Supercell. Thanks. But, yeah, that is going to wrap up the video today, guys. If you're interested in seeing more of the challenge, check out patreon.com or become a sponsor below, and we'll get you in there. Yeah, that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out.